Hi.
Hello. I forgot to send this link out. I'm all
Oh,
over the
no
place this
worries.
morning. I'm
I
so
have it in
tired.
the community, so you're in good shape there.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
we
posting it also in my community, my other community that I have. I had somebody actually join yesterday, so we'll see.
Yay.
Not like sign up, but at least was here to attend.
All right.
So
So
it did
this,
record, and when I popped on, it said this meeting will be recorded. So I
yeah,
wonder.
like this one's on my different email. It's not our growth and strategy email. So I
Oh,
didn't set that one to auto record. That's the difference.
okay.
So I'm going to let
Gotcha.
everybody in. And so, yeah, as soon as I got in here, it started recording. So
Okay,
we can
gotcha.
set that other one up that way.
Yeah, so now I understand what you're saying. You just want growthandstrategylab.com to a website.
Correct. I was just going to
Okay,
make
yeah,
a quick little email, or not email, like a little landing page
yes. Okay.
that always separated people where they needed to go and so
Mhm.
forth. That was going to be my goal and plan. And like I said, yeah, it's all good. It's just one of those days.
Yeah, same.
All the things happening all at once, right? That's how that works. So. All right, we are getting started here, adding everybody in. Thank you all for being here. We greatly appreciate you. We have tons of stuff that we have covered in the last 4 days. You definitely know I am all about starting on time. It is right at 12 o'clock. So we are going to rock and roll and do the things. I'm going to make sure I have the right stuff here. And we are going to chat about all the things. So I did meet with a actually I had just had questions. People had questions about making sure that we connect to a domain, making sure that they knew where to find the homework. And so there's going to be a couple of things that we are going to work on getting into the community. So if you haven't been there already, our goal is to get you into the community. Why? Getting into the community is where all of the things are going to be. All of the things that are any community information, anything from our page, anything from our group, right? So we are going to look at all of the different things now that are very, very different. So again, a community is just like a Facebook group, right? But Amanda and I, have control over said community because who owns a Facebook group? That'd be the Facebook. We do not get to own that, right? So that's one of those biggest pieces. And that's why we want to get you to share with you how to do communities. And I think Amanda showed you all that yesterday on how to build your own community. And then you can connect it to that Go Collab app, right? And Go Collab will allow you to use it on your phone. So that's one of those things. All right. So there you are, Amanda. You're muted. Oh no. All right. No, no, like you unmuted for a second and then it went right back on. I don't know. I haven't touched it. So it's just something happens. Ladies, if you have questions, feel free to drop things in the chat. Okay. Amanda, if you can drop the community piece in there when you have a chance to jump back in, I will drop that in here as well, making sure that you can access our page and all of the things. So lots of things happening today. Let's see. We'll make sure. I'm going to go into Facebook really quick and grab those links for you guys. So, let's see. Yay, there you are.
I had to get out of it. For some reason, it stopped working. So yesterday we did not go over communities.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. So we'll touch base on that.
We'll touch on it today.
Yes,
I don't know why that wasn't on my list. Was it on my list?
Wait. All right. So here is our Facebook group. I'm dropping that in our chat. And then I'm going to go and get our page. So we can drop that in the chat as well. That says group, not what I was looking for. All right, perfect. Copy. And so just take a second, grab these things, and make sure that you follow or join, whatever the case might be. And we will get back to that. All right. So actually, before I get to the fun stuff of widgets, let's just talk about the community real quick. What do you think? All right.
Yes, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, so I apologize.
You're fine. My technical difficulties happen too. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Let me share my screen here. And we're going to go over here. Ta-da! Look at me doing all the things. Okay, so this, if you are in your studio, it'll have your name up here at the top. And then we go down to a thing called memberships. Memberships are where you can have a course or a community, okay? So courses are like what Amanda and I do, and Amanda has a lot of digital products for sale, those different types of things. So she sells them and makes these offers here, okay? Communities are groups that you control. So you go in here and we go to group, and then you create the community. Now let's see. Rena has, this is what it looks like. And most of you have been in here inside of this community. And this, again, I'm going to get this link, is a free community for you to be in. I'm going to move us for a second before I can put this. Yes, there's definitely a difference between the two links, Kate. One is a Facebook group. One is a Facebook business page. That's where we are doing our automations. And then I'm dropping our community, which is why I wanted to be very specific on all of the different pieces, the wording here for you all to see. And so, of course, this is what the community looks like. And you, as the owner of said community, can go in here and turn items on and off. You can make announcements. You can add your own channel, all of those things. Okay. These are things that you have control over. So for today, anybody who didn't get the announcement, I dropped the training link for today right here inside of the community. Okay. If you want a free community and you have learning that you want, here we go. These are where you can get to our links, or we have them under live trainings, both places. Events. If you didn't know, hi, you're in the 4-day challenge. Whoop, whoop. So 4 days, this is day 4. Congratulations. And then, so what's going to happen is on Mondays, Amanda is going to be teaching. And if not, it's going to be a working session. So we'll talk more about what a working session is. On Tuesdays, we are going to go live and push out to our personal pages and out to YouTube and all the things, if we can get things to behave. That's the goal, is to go live. And actually, we have different lessons that we're going to teach in there as well. So each week will be different. And then On Thursdays, if you want to come and hang out with me for Tech Thursdays, I'm doing an afternoon session. Again, it's a working session. So guess what? If you get into each one of these, the hyperlink is already there for you to click on it and come in. So that's why this community is so important for you. All right, I'm going to come back out here, and here we are. We're going to admit. Okay. Now, that was communities. Now let's go and chat a little bit about widgets. So AI agents is what they're called here on your studio, AI agents. All right, one of the fun things about AI agents, you can clearly see it's listed here on how to get started and what happens. Now, if you're a traditional service-based business, guess what? You probably take bookings of some sort, take payments of some sort, and it's showing you what this can do for you. After hours calls, ignoring chat messages, because you're probably with a client, right? So that is huge, and it also helps with the no-show rates and those types of things, getting these things on autopilot. Now, for a MLM or other business that small business that you're maybe doing crochet or you're crafting and those types of things, you may or may not want something this in-depth. But I will tell you, I've created one so that way I can tell them about what the beauty nerd does. That was the whole goal. And I put that inside of my website, and they can chat with Iris and tell her all about things. Okay. And why is her name Iris? Iris is actually my favorite flower. Just call her Iris. All right, here we go. What do you need for a chat widget? Now, if you saw our first go round of this, you will get a little bit of a repeat, but repeats are good because sometimes we just need to hear it again. All right. Knowledge base. What do you need in here? You need a knowledge base. Okay. What did I do to get these knowledge bases? I went into Claude and I literally took the website and said, I am going to make a knowledge base for a chat widget. Take all the information off this website and put it in a PDF. That's it. Guys, it doesn't have to be super in-depth. Now, obviously, you're going to go through that knowledge base and make sure that it is what you want it to be. You are not going to just blindly go through, okay? Once you get that, then you will come back here and drop in your document, create a knowledge base, name it, put the description, add it, and then it's going to look like this. I'm going to go into the salon demo because that one's most fun. It'll come up like this, and you'll be like, okay, Raina, I don't know what any of this means. That's okay, because you're going to go all the way either to files or file upload. You see, I've only done one thing, and I went here and I went to upload from the computer. And here it is, the salon brain document. I literally called it a brain document so I knew and I could find it. Otherwise, my brain's going to forget. All right, so that was that easy. You just go in and drop the knowledge document in here. People ask all the time, can I use ChatGPT instead of Claude? Yeah. You can use Gemini if you want. There are so many. Let's talk about a wording here. There is something called an LLM, large language model. Large language model is ChatGPT. It is Claude. It is Gemini. Okay. These are all the same things. These are what they call large language models because they do all the things. Okay. That is part of that AI piece. All right. I'll quit harping on that. Okay. Voice AI. This is that chat widget that we want, right? And you can clearly see that I've been playing with it because people are like I talked to it a bunch of times and demoed it and all the things, right? Now, you're going to come over here. You're going to go like, okay, Raina, this is empty on mine. Yep, because we're going to create your agent. You're going to over here hit create agent. Now, you can go in here and browse and do a flow builder and all the things, or you can just say create custom agent. I say create custom agent and hit continue. Once you get in here, it's going to start asking you all these things and you're going, oh my word. You know what? This agent role and objective is exactly what you want to do. You want, hey, your name is, give it a name. You're a support agent. If it's not a support agent for the growth and strategy lab, you might want to change that. Okay. You're going to change these different pieces in here and you're going to say, here it says knowledge base, connect. Okay, great. I'm going to open this up and this is going to be the knowledge base that you just input. You'll be able to choose that. You can set it for call durations. You can get into the weeds with it. I made it very sweet and simple. I added a knowledge base. I made sure that these were what I wanted them to be. The very general rules. I don't want them to say the same thing over and over again. You know, these are very basic rules. So just make sure you agree with the basics. Then come down here. This is the welcome message. And this is what the AI speaks first when they first answer the call. Hey, you've reached the Growth and Strategy Lab. How can I help you today? Again, if that's not what you want it to say, because maybe you're making this for a client and you want them to say, hey, you've reached S&M Lawn Care, you're going to need to change that. How do I know this? When I built the demo, I forgot. And I was like, wait, I thought I called a salon. And she's like, yes, you've reached a salon. And I'm like, okay, why did you say Growth and Strategy Lab? Okay. You get to learn from all of the things that I've tried to do. All right. So once you do all of that stuff, you hit save. Obviously, it's marked out and I can't save up here because I didn't fill in all the things that it wanted me to fill in. Okay. You can click the deployment and you can assign a phone number if it's going to answer actual phone calls. Okay. What we're trying to do is just build this chat widget that can talk to us inside of a website. Okay. All right. I'm going to come out of this. I wanted you to see what it looked like as a blank demo. And now I'm going to, yep.
As I'm watching this too. Okay. So the web call, they don't need a phone number, but they could assign it to a phone number. So let's say you already have a phone number that you're texting people with. Do you need a second number?
No.
I'm wondering. No, you can just connect it to the same one that you already purchased. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. So like if I have Sassy and Chad here, right? And so I can connect them to the same number, but it has to be a different like website, right? But the fun thing about phone numbers, guys, is if you grab a phone number, once you are A2P compliant, because most people, if they saw us Monday, they did the homework and got A2P compliant because they grabbed a phone number. Today, they should have gotten a notification that they were green and A2P compliant, right? And now they would be able to send SMS messages and those types of things if they wanted to. But once you are A2P compliant, you don't have to do it again for another phone number. So if you needed another phone number, say you were grabbing one for a client, you don't have to get A2P compliant again if if you're working for them in your account. So hopefully that was clear as mud. All right, let's get in here and see what you have to do. This is Chad. Here's all of his information that I told him that I wanted him to do. And I wanted him to say, you've reached A1 Services. How can I help you today? Okay. Because that is where he is. And we need to make sure that we get his information. I need to find the little value thing. I got to find it again. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've been in here. It might be out on the south side. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Okay. We don't want to copy that for Marketplace. Oh, Lordy have mercy. Oh, I remember now. Look, this is what happens when you do so many things at once. We have to make a quick landing space for the widget. I don't remember if it's an automation or not. This is going to be so bad. I'm going to click. Don't freak out. I'm going to click for just a second. Because I want to make sure that I find the space that we need to be in. Yeah. Okay. So now after you got in, you've made your brain, you've fixed it all up. Okay. You've saved it. Now we need to put it in sites, and we're going to go over here to this thing called chat widget. Okay. Once you get into chat widget, you're going to click new. When you click new, you have options. And this is why you can use them in different places, because you have so many options. If you have somebody that you want to do a live chat, you want to do SMS, you want to answer back and forth in Instagram, you want to do a voice AI and book appointments, all of that stuff, you can do all in one. But if you only want this to be Facebook chat, or you only want it to be voice AI to talk to your visitors on your website, that's what we do. So for this demo, it's voice AI only. And we're going to come in here and I'm going to show you where that is. So this is the service-based demo. It's what I called it. And you see I made it Chad. Chad is my service-based demo. So we're going to get in here and look at him. Your service-based demo, what's really fun with these is you get to make the choices. Okay. Now don't get lost in the weeds. I know we all love choices. You can choose the color. So this is a blue color down here. You can change it. You can change the welcome message. It says, hi there, have a question, talk to us here. If you don't like that, you can change it. You can enable that custom greeting. Well, for somebody who's coming back for a return visitor. How fun is that? Hey, welcome back. How can I help you today? Okay, that's so much fun. You can change this widget customization. So if you wanted it to be a woman, you can change the widget. If you wanted to replace it completely and choose it someone else. So I know everybody's been looking while we've been doing these demos and they're like, who is this girl? Who is she? She's a chat widget. That's who she is. She's a chat widget. Her name is Sassy, by the way. She's the salon chat widget. So I just put her face here. Okay. So you can choose a face. Hey, you could choose your own face. How cool is that? Hey, you visited me, right? Okay. You can choose where you want the widget position. So did you see that? The widget's now up here in the top left, right? If you want it on the side, you get to change it. All right. Chat window. What title? What do you want it to say up here in the top? Talk to us. When they hit the button to call us here, what do you want it to say? Sometimes you just have to be very specific. Tap here. Click me. All right. There's additional options. Of course, you can change this. So this says powered by strategystudio.tech. Okay. Because that's the main company that we're with, right? Because we talked about the wording. Strategy Studio, AM Studio, Nerd Lab. We are all the same. So if you have your business and you're like, well, I want to put my business name there with my URL right there. Absolutely, you can do that. Or your customers, right? If you're building things for customers. Okay. Messaging. Inside of the messaging, I found this out the other day. You can do tons of things in here. You can choose a different messaging. You can use a English, but you can also on your agent, as you're building your agent, if you wanted a multilingual agent, you can choose that. When you're building Chad, you can make it multilingual. So anyone who is in an area that speaks multiple languages and might be speaking French or Spanish in an area, you can absolutely make a multilingual agent that will then talk back to them in their language. That's pretty fascinating. All right. So you can say that this, I have it here as Chad is a support agent. You can call him whatever you want. He can be your best bud. He can be your receptionist, whatever you want for Chad. Okay. All right. Once you hit save here, saved our processes. Now we go to get code. That's what I was looking for a minute ago because I forgot the step. This code you just take and we copy. And now we're going to go back to one of your amazing websites that you just built. Okay. So now we're going to come back. We're going to go up over into AI Studio. And I built this way down here in the no man's world because, you know, Amanda and I are busy. We're doing all kinds of things in here. And so you can see this is where Chad is right here. He's hanging out right there. If he wasn't there, I come over here to the Ask AI. Please update my chat widget with this link. And then I dropped that into the Ask AI. Now, Amanda, could you hear me when I did that? I'm just curious.
Yeah, what do you mean by hear you?
When I said, please update the chat widget with this link.
Yep.
I'm just curious. I don't know if I clicked all the right buttons for them to hear all the things. So I was like, oh, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if you wanted to update it, you can definitely click it here and make that happen. All right. Now, he worked the other day. Let's see if I can get him to work. All right. Let's talk logistics. When you update things here, it does not always update here in that big space, right? You can do it one of two ways. You can click this button up here. It's the little box with an up arrow. Guess what? It will open a new tab and there you go. All the things right there. So we're going to talk to Chad. And if Chad doesn't work, I want y'all to tell me so that way I can fix my settings. Okay, here we go. Hi, Chad. So I am having a flooding issue in my area. I would love, okay, so you can't hear Chad. Okay, hold on. Let me fix, I'm going to stop sharing for a second. And I know exactly what I did. I had to research it, but this is what happened the other day. I was like, oh, I know. Okay, so I have to click this and then I have to click chat and share. And I'm going to talk again. Here we go.
Hey there, you have reached A1 Services. How can I help you today?
Hi, Chad. So we had a bad storm the other night and we have some flooding in our basement.
Oh, that sounds stressful. Let's get this sorted for you. Can I get your name, please?
Yes, my name is Rena Bennett.
Thanks, Rena. Just to confirm, that's RENABENNETT, right?
Yes.
Great, thanks for confirming. Could you share your email address so our team can reach out to you?
Sure. It's growthandstrategylab@gmail.com.
Got it. So that's growth And strategy, lab@gmail.com, correct?
Yes.
Perfect, thanks. Could you give me your address so I can pass it along to our team?
Sure. It's 555 South Decatur, Georgia.
All right, just to confirm, that's 555 South Decatur, Georgia, right?
Yes.
Thanks for confirming. And just to make sure, the issue is basement flooding after the storm the other night, correct? Is there anything else you'd like our team to know?
I mean, I'd really love to know the price.
Every job is a bit different, so pricing for basement flooding cleanup is always assessed on site based on the scope of the damage. In many cases, your homeowner's insurance covers restoration costs, and our team will walk you through everything and work directly with your insurance company. You'll get a clear estimate once the technician arrives and evaluates the situation. A team member will call you soon to help further and make sure you're taken care of. Thanks again for reaching out, Rena. Hope your day gets a little easier.
Thank you. Okay, come on, you guys. I like need emojis. If you,
Amazing, guys.
I mean, thanks, Kate. I love you so much. Thanks, Wendy. Oh my gosh, Gina. Yay. I mean, I think they're so flippin' cool, right? I mean, who doesn't want this for their business? I mean, what business doesn't want to be available and you give it the tools of what to say? All right, so one more because we were having fun with all this. And yes, everything is customizable, which is great. Go ahead.
I want to say something real quick. So guys, if you saw, she created the widget, it was super easy, right? And she was able to get that code. We can create these and sell them to other people. You create it and you sell the code. They can put it on another website. Let's say they have a Shopify or a Wix or a Squarespace. You can create and customize the widget and sell it to people. So think about that. And people are like, this is big money for these things.
Absolutely. That is a perfect idea to share, because what if they don't need a website? What if they don't need a new whatever, but they wanted that chat widget? Remember that embed code that I gave you? You can make it up. You make the brain, make it up, and there you go. You're ready to go. So everybody was like, oh, I want to make something special for me. Okay, let's do it. Right? Let's do all the things. Okay, so this is a salon. And like I said, this is our cute little lady that I created, Sassy. And I have it on here a couple times. Talk to Sassy, talk to Sassy. So again, we're going to open her up and we're going to go into our other space here. And we're going to click Talk to Sassy. And here she is. See, I told you that's where that little photo came from. And I'm just going to show you what it would be like if you're a service-based business.
Hi there, you have reached ABC Salon. How can I help you today?
Hi, I wanted to see if I could get in today before 5 p.m.
Thanks for checking in. We do have availability for appointments today, since we're open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Thursdays. Just to get you set up, can I have your name, please?
Sure, Rena Bennett.
Thanks. Just to confirm, that's Rena Bennett, Rina Bennett, right?
That's very close.
No problem. Could you please spell your name for me, just so I get it exactly right?
Sure, it is Rena Bennett.
Got it. So that's Rena Bennett, correct?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. Could I get your email address so we can confirm your appointment details?
Sure, it's growthandstrategylab@gmail.com.
Thanks. Just to make sure I have it right. That's towards growthandstrategy@gmail.com, correct?
No, that's not right.
Thanks for letting me know. Could you please spell out your email address for me one part at a time? That way I'll get it exactly right.
It's really long and I really don't have time right now to give you all of that information. Can I show up at 5 o'clock for an appointment?
I totally understand. No worries. We're open until 5 p.m. today, but our last appointments usually need to start a bit earlier to make sure there's enough time for your service. If you arrive right at 5, we may not be able to fit you in, but if you can come a little earlier, we'll do our best to accommodate you. If you'd like, you can call us at 555-123-4567 to check last-minute availability, or just stop by and we'll see what we can do. If you want to secure a spot for sure, we'll just need your email and a quick service preference whenever you have a moment. Thanks for reaching out, Rena. Hope to see you soon. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay, that's fun. I'm just saying. I've
That
been
was
having a
amazing.
lot of fun with
Yes. I really just want to go in and make some voice agents. How about everybody else? Drop it in the chat. Like, how cool is this?
I think everybody needs an agent. I
Mhm.
mean, and here's the thing, that's just a chat agent in a website, right? I know. And guess what? If you all came in with us and you're on the admit, like with the launch plans that we had, right? And or you've gotten the big plan or the light plan, guess what? You have these. You just have to make it. It's all here. All right. What else was I supposed to do today? That was the fun stuff. So
I'm muted. We need to show them how they connect their domain
okay.
inside of here.
Okay. So inside of here, we saw this was the very first piece here. Okay. Always when you publish, you have to publish with this vibepreview.com first, right? Because that is what Go High Level requires. As of right now, inside of the AI Studio, when you are looking at things, this is how you're going to publish. And yes, this first piece can absolutely be changed and fixed. Okay. So you would just come in here and fix it. All right. And then once you have it, you're good to go. Now, once we publish it and it's out there in the big bad world, it's going to give you widgets and you're going to say, okay, do you want to put this here? Social image. If you don't have anything, that's fine. But most of you are going to have something that you want to use. Then you'll hit apply changes. And then guess what? You're going to come up here one more time and hit publish. And then this website is actually live. Okay. Now you want to put it on your own domain. That's what we do next. And so we come back over to the section and we say update settings. Click on it. And it's really hard to see right here underneath here. It says add custom domain. It's in dark purple with a black background. So it's really hard to see, but you just highlight over it and you click it. When you do that, this box pops up. This is where you put in your domain. Now, it's obviously he thinks that it's all my beauty nerd stuff because it's attached to my part of the things, but we're going to attempt to go in here. So it was growth and strategy lab.com. Okay. So it's saying also add the www. If you didn't purchase www, you may want to redirect that traffic to it. Okay. And there's a way to do that. But we're not going to do that right this minute. So what's going to happen is it's probably not going to go right this minute, but I'm going to show you how it works. So you're going to get the error codes, right? It's going to give it a second to do all its connections. Okay. And so there it goes. It says there, this has already been connected to sites and funnels. Okay. And of course it has, because Amanda and I have been doing things and we connected it to sites and funnels. Okay. So what happens is you have to authorize Lead Connector to put something in front of the domain. So let's go back. For this one, this is going to be salon dot growth and strategy studio. That's what this domain would be, because it's going to be, and we'll just even make it even better. We can make it salon demo, right? Let's see. Oh, now you know why I use Whisperflow, because Rainy can't spell.
Lab, not studio.
Blah. Thank you. All right. So if this doesn't exist already, it's going to say, but it doesn't exist. And what am I trying to do? Now, I know this is really Greek, so I'm trying to be very, very slow. This is a CNAME. Okay. It means it's what comes before your domain. That is what we're adding. The domain is good. It already works, but you're adding this front piece. Okay. Whenever you're making something inside of the studio. Okay. All right. So we're going to do this. And what's going to happen is it's going to give me an error code because it doesn't, it's like, what? It's not there. Right. So what it wants you to do, it wants you to go and put salon demo, the CNAME with this inside of your domain. And most of you are going, you just lost me. I know. But remember, Amanda said you can put multiple of these open at once, right? Love you, Kita. Just sorry. So you can either write these things down, okay, which is fine, or you can click copy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how you should do this. So we're going to open up Strategy Studio again.
So I don't ever do that. I just hit verify DNS. Am I supposed to do another step?
Yeah. We're going to go in here and we're going to go into the growth of strategy, and I'll show you how to get this rocking and rolling. Okay. So inside of settings, and we're going to go down here to domains and URLs. Look at there. There it is. There it is right there. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to manage. Okay. Once you manage, one of the things you have to do, now see, this is connected to a funnel. It's redirected, and and we need to connect it here because it's a little piece, but we'll fix that here in a bit. But what we're trying to do is get this website live. What did it tell us? Connect to your domain. This is a DNS right here, DNS records, right? We have to add it manually. So now we're back over here and we're going to go into DNS records. We have to add this CNAME. You see how www is already here? We need to add salon demo and then it will work. So then we're going to hit add record. We're going to change this to CNAME. We're going to change this to salon demo. And then because Rena can't spell, Rena's going to come back over here, hang tight, and she's going to click the copy button. And then she's going to come right back over to the other window and drop that in because we want to make sure I spelled that correctly. Okay. Auto. How long do I want this to take? It's not going to happen automatically, but it'll get close. So then we just hit save. Now it says it's saved, it's added. Now, if I go back over here and refresh it in the salon, for the salon thing right now, and I tell it to verify, it's not going to work. You have to give it time. So go do something else and come back to this. Okay. And then that's what we'll do on our end. Is we'll go back.
I'm just wondering, because I have never done it that way. I always just say verify DNS and it automatically takes and opens up in the new window. So I'm wondering, does it automatically add? I'm going to check it right now because it might be giving them extra steps when they don't need to do that.
Gotcha. Now, I know with me in Namecheap, I have to do this every single time that I do. So if you have GoDaddy, Namecheap, or any other place that you purchased your domain, you have to do this step inside of Namecheap, inside of GoDaddy, every time you create a website. And once you know what to do, it's no big deal. Okay. But that is how this has to happen. And so we can come back. We'll see. I don't know if it'll do it right now. I tried to do it. Yeah, it says could not verify. So it's just going to take it some time, and that's okay. But that is how I connect it. And all I'm saying is you just have to go to this add custom domain and put the information in there.
Okay, so I bought it right through here, and it does. If you bought it right through the studio, you don't have to do that because mine are already automatically there. So that must be why I'm always having issues when anybody has a GoDaddy because I'm not doing it right.
Yeah. Because you have to add it.
I have
to
makes sense.
For every single one of the ones I've done, I have to add it. And it's nice if they did, if you don't have to add it manually and you have one here. Yeah, that's the one I don't know how to do. I know how to do things the hard way.
So when you add it there just regularly, you literally just type in the name in front of it, and then you hit verify DNS and it automatically will do it. So if you hit salon, if you just wrote salondemo2.growthandstrategylab.com, it will automatically publish it like that without you doing anything, because I just checked all mine.
Like that?
Yep, and just hit continue. Now hit verify DNS. That's so weird. Because I bought it in here.
This is actually what was happening to one of my other customers yesterday, and I told her I would get in and do some of the stuff because I would check it because I had not been able to get it to work for her yet. But I know that's how it connects. So
yeah, okay. Well, I'll have to see why that doesn't work, because that's what I do every time. I've never done any of the other things. So that's why I was like, oh my God.
I said. Right. Exactly. No worries. And so anyway, that was not easy peasy. That was very hard stuff. This is exactly why you get the replays.
And ask questions.
Yes, and have options to ask questions. Okay. Really quickly, I'm going to give you a quick demo. So most of you can see this lovely pink thing across the top, right? And you're going, what is that on my account? Okay. There might even be a yellow one across the top, meaning that you haven't logged in and verified your email. Okay. So email verification is very important. So you want to make sure you do that. Payment method. It's missing because Amanda and I don't use this account. This is truly a demo account for us. So we do not have our credit card information in here. Okay. You will go to settings and you will go to billing and you will set up, see, it says add payment method. Okay. What's happening is every time you use SMS, emails, AI Studio eventually, all of those things cost a little bit. Okay. And you'll want something here so that way you can refill your wallet. And that means usually $10. Like I think mine refills at $10 every other month. Like I think I've paid $10 twice. So it takes a lot to go through those emails and those text messages.
It's about $1 per 1,000 emails that you send out. So you'd have to send out 10,000 emails to hit that. Plus, if you come in now, if any of you have purchased through us on the pro plans, you get $40 in credit. If you do the light, it's $10 in credit. So you automatically come in with that, but you do want to have the wallet, especially if you're buying a domain or buying a phone number or doing anything like that.
Yes. Other things that incur some cost, just so you know, especially if you come in on quick post, because that does not have any free credits or anything. So if you use in the marketing section, if you are inside of your social planner and you're asking it to come up with a photo, it will use credits. It will use money, and then it will charge your wallet. So just be aware. Again, most of you came in on our launch plan or just came in on the pro plan, which means you have credits already really available for you. So you can go in here and play and do the different things, get yourself set up, which is another reason why we wanted to do this so badly, to get everything set up and ready for you. All right. I didn't look at the homework. What else am I supposed to go? And you're on mute. Like I keep asking Amanda to do things and she puts herself on mute so she doesn't have to talk.
I'm always on mute because my dogs are always going to bark. Hold on just a second. Let me find it.
And any questions you all have, feel free to drop them in the chat here, because I know we've gone through a lot of stuff, a lot of technical words, a lot of, understanding back and forth of all the different things.
Most of it is just like recap. So we have the new for the widgets and then recapping. So one of the things I want to, talk about again is making sure you test everything. So once your website is live, make sure all the buttons work, make sure it goes to the correct form, fill out the form. If you actually have a product that costs, make yourself a coupon code for free so that you can actually.
Shall we show them how to do that?
How to do that, because then you can make sure that everything works properly.
Okay. So for those of you who have products for sale, we go here to product and we open this bad boy up. Okay. So seasonal lawn care tips, that was probably our lead magnet, right? So we can create another product. What if you decided you were going to have extras that they can add on for their service? What if it's trimming, extra like hedge trimming, right? What if it's detailing? Whatever that might be. Now, granted, you can use your invoices for those things too, but let's just say you had a specific product. Maybe you create things and you have art, those types of things. You create the product, and what do you want to make, Amanda? What are we going to be crafty and unmute for me? So
let's make a chat bot.
Oh, okay. All right. So chat bot. Okay.
In fact, you guys, those of you that are here, and I'm going to drop it in the community too, but you guys are going to get it early. I created a chatbot for constructing websites. So you guys are going to get this and be able to use it to help you better.
All right. And so this chatbot, what are we going to call it? We're going to say, what are we learning? Learn how to
build your website.
All right, there we go. And you have the option to add taxes. We're just going to make this super light, super easy. You can add the photo. You can make this one time or recurring. Okay. So one time, and we're going to say what, $50?
Yeah.
Just for now. And then if you know what other people, your competitors, are putting prices at, what if we put in here and we say the chatbot's actually worth $250, right?
And just a tip from doing this for a couple of years, things that end in 7s and 9s always go good. So okay. Like 47 is a great number, 57, 67, 77. So, and do it like that.
Got it. All right. So let's go 47 just because. And then we have obviously other things that we can do in here, but it's not urgent to do all the things, right? But we're just going to show this is our product. We've saved it. It's ready to go. Here's our chatbot. Now we're going to come back out here. There it is, chatbot. Okay. Now, what if, because we need to test it, right? That's what we were talking about. So we're going to create our own coupon. Again, this is you being in control of your business. So we come in here and we're going to call this test bot. Okay. Coupon code. You can have it generate or not, but I'm just going to call it test bot again. Okay. Coupon type. Is it percentage off or is it fixed? We're going to say percentage off because we want it to be free for us to test it. We don't want to pay ourselves, right, to do this. So we can leave that on there, test bot, and we're going to take off this. You can change the coupon rules. You can make it once per customer. You can do this for a limited amount of times. That's really cool. Okay. And so it also, you have to do dates and times. So we'll have to say today, and then we're just going to do the end of the month. Okay. And then I'm going to move this little bad boy because that's in the way. Now we create. Easy peasy. Now we have an active code, right? So we are going to All right, where did our product go? All right, we made our product and we need to make a funnel, right?
Mm-hmm. Gotta do a check.
Okay, so now we're going to go to sites to make a funnel. Now we need to build our new funnel. We're going to call this chatbot. And we're going to create. We're not going to try to do all the AI and the templates and stuff. We're making this nice and easy peasy. Then we're going to add a step. And we're going to call it, again, chatbot. See how original that is? Oh, it's a Thursday. All right. Now we're going to hit create from blank. Now, we are truly just going to make this a checkout page. We're not going to get involved in all of the things, but a checkout page. We're going to hit insert element. We're going to scroll all the way down, guys. Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. All the way down. Keep going. Look, it says 1 step, 2 step, order form, right? We're going to just 1 step, move that here. Boom. There he is. Now, you're like, wait a minute, 99. I didn't put that there. You're right. You didn't. It's okay. We're going to come in here to see these different things. I know Amanda went through some of these. You can handle the shipping. You can have your info. You can have upgrade your order and save, or you can take that completely out, right? You have customizability in here. Hang tight. We're going to get to the bottom of this. And you have an option. You can actually use coupon codes. Oh, wait, we have one of those. You can also add an order bump. If you have an extra order, something you want flashing and paying them to pay attention to as an extra bump, you can add that. So it could have been a chat bot, but it could be, something extra that you wanted to offer. Okay. All of those things right there. And you can change your button color. Now you're going, Rena, you didn't add the product. You're right. Hold tight, hang tight. We're getting there. We're going to save it. We're actually you can connect it to your domain here, but you can actually publish it and then it'll do its little thing. You select your domain and hit save. Now it's all fixed. Now we're going to come back out here. And this is where the magic is. So I want you to hit pause if you haven't seen this, because it has tripped me up. I don't know if it's tripped Amanda up, but you're always wondering, where in the heck do you do that? That adding of a product is a generic form. How do you add your product? You come in here to products right here. And then you add your product here. Oh, look, chatbot. There he is. All right. So look, it even says what the price is. Sweet. Okay. And then we're just going to, again, be very generic and hit save. Now we're going to go back over to this overview button. And shall we see what it looks like? Now, you could go in here and look, but really and truly this, if we copy paste it or hit this button, boom, it's going to open it for us. And this is just a checkout page, right? It's not all the bells and whistles of telling them what this is. It's just a checkout page. It's already got chatbot here. Oh, wait. Anybody remember what my coupon code was?
Test.
Was it test bot or something like that? Maybe.
Maybe it was just test. Maybe. I don't know. Shoot.
Look, y'all are supposed to keep me on the straight and narrow here. Let's try.
There you go. There we go. So now you can see it's 0. And so, but we don't have Stripe connected to this. So this is why it's coming up. No payment method available.
Right.
All right. See you soon.
So here, this is now, if you were to quote unquote check out, you could see that they're going to pay $0. Right. So now you know that the product actually works.
You do have to. So I want to make this talk about this too. You have to have some sort of confirmation page, or when they check out, it's going to give them some weird error message.
Yes.
So you do have to add another step of giving them the confirmation page.
So what we do here is we go thank you. So that's our thank you page. And it's going to put this down here at the bottom. And this is how I do it. Amanda, you tell me if you do it different. So I go into our chatbot page and then I edit in here.
Oh, and then hit next step. Go to next step.
And then so when you hit this button here, it says button actions and go to next step, right? Next step is going to be that thank you page, right? So that way they know where to go. So then you just hit save, and then we're going to come back out here. And now we're going to go thank you page. Yeah, it's blank. You're going to have to fill out your own thank you, right? And once you do that, it can be very simple. You can come in here, you can put the headline in and all of the different things. Thanks so much. Make sure you check your email and your spam, right? And you can do all that stuff. So just insert those, save them, and you're ready to rock and roll. But that is how we do products, because I don't know that we had covered that yet.
I did yesterday, but
a little bit. Okay, good.
This is a good refresh. Just takes a lot, I think.
Yes, it's a lot of good repetition. A lot of good repetition. I think we have something special to tell them.
Please remind me.
Yes, I certainly will. Hold on, I'm gonna hit my.
I'm gonna drop day 4 homework in here.
Yes, drop day 4 homework. And I'm gonna pin us both up here. And okay, so how do you get points? You get points by going to the community and sharing with us what you have accomplished, what you've liked, what you're doing with your business. Does everyone need to create a product or a website or all those things? No, but it's really fun practice. Go create a chat widget. It's fun.
Yeah.
And how great is it?
Yeah. To businesses. Yeah.
Yes. So for people who are looking to make extra money, this is a great way to make extra money. You're already paying for your piece. So get it paid for by selling one chat widget.
Now you could sell one chat widget anywhere from $500 to $3,000 based on how detailed it is, especially for the voice chat widgets.
Yes. Yes. So there's that. So that's how you get in the drawings. What drawings do we have? You have a 30-minute call with me, a 30-minute call with Amanda, and we also have a free business in a box. If you happen to have already purchased business in a box, we have something special that you all will get. Oh my gosh, I love this. Kate, drop some questions. Ask questions.
Yes. Unmute yourself. If you have a question, talk to us. Let us know.
Yeah.
I need to go through everything again. I'm going to create a list so that there's an order based upon the day. But for right now, are the replays going to remain available like in perpetuity on
Yes,
that community?
They will always live in that community and on YouTube as long as we don't have violations. Now, something else too, I don't think we've mentioned to you guys, we are going to do a question and A tomorrow. A Q&A tomorrow. So at noon, 12 o'clock, if you guys come on, any questions that you have from the week, come on, ask them. We can go through it. We can show you. So make sure to come on tomorrow if you're able to.
Yes. Yes. So not only do you get in a drawing for participating in our challenge group, but you also have the option to come in and learn how we're going to do these sessions. So if there's no questions, you know what? Amanda and I are doing a working session, right? Because we all know time is money. And we have things for those business in a boxes that we are going to be building. And we've gotten some things So we're just going to be on and chatting and doing all the things. But if you have questions or you want us to answer in the recording or whatever that might be, feel free to drop those in the community and all the things. So our goal is to be here and help as much as we possibly can. We don't want you to do this alone. We don't want you to freak out. It is not about that. Okay. One other special thing that's coming your way.
One more thing. Kate said she couldn't make it tomorrow, and I want to say that if you can't make it tomorrow, why don't you drop your questions in the community or to one of us, and we can answer them tomorrow. And if it needs to be something that needs to be shown, we can go over it so you can watch the replay.
Absolutely. For sure. Absolutely. So one more thing that we have is, oh my goodness, where'd it go? Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
No, it was right there. And then as soon as I said, and let's see, there was something else I was going to let them know about. Oh, we talked about earlier that Amanda is going to be on Mondays at noon. I'm going to be on
Monday might be at 1 because I do have an in-person client appointment.
Okay, cool.
But
Awesome.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. And then Tuesdays will be live at noon, and you'll find this on the social media pages, or on Thursday, 3:30 with me, if that's what you want to do, and come in. And like I said, that's the goal of working sessions. So it's not us always training. Working sessions are, yes, ma'am, they are on the community calendar. What we do with these working sessions is I'm literally going to be working my business. Amanda's literally going to be working her business. If you are not asking questions, that's literally what we're going to be doing. I'm going to show you what I have and what I'm doing, but I'm not going to be walking through the different things. It is a working session so we can work alongside you. That's why you have the recording, so that way you can work along and pause and do the different things. That's why we don't want to take the replays away, because it's very important for you to get the lay of the land. We've been playing in the lay of the land for about 3 months now, and we're still learning all the buttons. Okay. But you will find with both of us, we will dig in and we will find the answers. We are not satisfied right now. Like in the back of our head, it's driving both of us nuts why we can't get this domain up and running. I'm telling you, our brains are going, okay, because that's just how we are. We're not going to let the stone go unturned. What you got for us, Karen?
Oh, sorry. So I've been playing for a little while before the sessions, because I've had it for a little bit, but I have like a landing page and funnels and all of that. But since last night when I was watching the replays, and I've done the website, so I just need to go back through and get that switched over to that domain and all of that. So I will rewatch, but yes, that's my main goal because it's so pretty now.
I love
before
it.
it was
I'm
like,
so proud of you, Karen.
Because before it was just like a boring little get your emails and send the emails, but now it's like, yeah, I have a website. But yeah, I really want to get in deep with this to see if I can get my lactation business going, and hopefully works.
Amanda, did we ever talk? Like, I don't even think if we did, about, or at least my brain isn't operating properly if we did. Did we talk emails and email templates?
I showed them emails,
Okay.
but I don't know if I showed them email templates.
Okay.
So I
So
do have a couple that I could pull up and show if you guys want to see.
yeah, I think email templates are really cool. I'm going to unpin myself so that way you can do that. But
Before you do that,
yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
ask a real quick question? The business in a box I did purchase, what does that come with? I'm not sure if I'm completely understand that yet.
Good.
Yeah, do you want to explain that, or do you want me to explain it?
Well, how about I explain it and then you tell me if I'm wrong. How about that?
Okay.
So business in a box. for those of you who have prepaid, that was a prepaid piece. And so Amanda and I are actively working on creating those things. So we will have specific industries that we have a landing page, automations for emails and SMS combined here for you. We will have those things already preset up for you. And all you would have to do is you or your client is put your business name in it. Okay. So the goal is to have a business in a box, right? Eventually, business in a box, what you are going to get is what is every single thing that we are making. Okay. And so for the $47, you will get every single industry that we make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As we're creating them, we'll push them out to your account. Okay. That's going to be what we do. And once these launch, okay, because that ends July 1st, right? Once that ends, what we're going to do is we're going to have a launch kit. So for those of you who are going to be, who are affiliates with us, you'll be able to sell business in a box where they get all of the things, or you could have them grab a launch kit, and the launch kit is one of those industries. Okay. Business in a box will increase in price substantially. Okay. Because it's going to have so many pieces, but the launch kit is going to stay at a lower cost because it's just one instead of all the things that we're building.
Right. So basically you'll get, it's going to be called like a snapshot. So you'll go in there, you'll see a folder, and it'll have your funnels, your emails, your text messages, and they might be in different places in there because obviously as you go into like the marketing piece or the email piece, but it'll push to your account with those niches. And then you just go in and you'll already have emails written. You'll already have upsell emails written. You'll already have text messages written, or a funnel written, or website page.
Yep. That's a fabulous question. Thank you so much for asking.
So that's just resell.
But that's for you to use, right? So like I am making one specifically for you and your niche. So you will have templates to work with your business for the breastfeeding and lactation. So you'll be able to use all the pieces that I have created for you, right? So a lot of these people might use it just to use in their business. The perk is you can resell it if you want to.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. So I don't know if you guys can see my, let me head on back. And this one, for some reason, the spacing got weird. So we are in marketing. And as you see here, I have several different templates that I've made here. So you can create templates that are like based for, you know, if you have an email that has the same header, it has the same buttons, all the things, you can create a template to use it. So let me just show the AI agent replay because the other one popped up funny. So I use this for any of the replays I sent out in my emails. I might just change the picture out, but everything is basically set up already, right? It has the watch the replay button. It has what we, did. It has where they can join the community, all the things. So I made that template. And now I'm going to go back and I'm going to go create an actual email. And there are email templates that you can go in and use. So you're going to go to campaign and you're going to go to new, and you see you have your templates, and you also have templates that are already built into the system. But I'm going to go to my templates and I'm going to pick AI agent replay. So all I have to do is swap out the picture, the replay button, and everything, as you see, you kind of click, you build it in sections. It's drag and drop. So let's say So one thing you want to keep in mind is this is one section, then I dropped in the box, right? So you have to split the text up in between. It's kind of, if anybody has beacons, this is how their email system works, where you kind of like build it in block sections. But you can create these templates that, okay, this is my replay. This is when I do a webinar, you know, and it's already there, and it just makes things so much easier to plug and play the information and just swap out links. And this is what Connie will be getting in Business in a Box. So let's say, you know, with your lactation and you're doing consultation business, you do live webinars and live trainings, right? So I can create emails for you that will have that you just swap out a picture, has basically what it would be for every time you do a live training. You go in, you take this template, and now all you have to do is plug in your link.
I love it. And so I'm going to have you back out just a little bit and then show one more thing, because I think we moved fast. So on that marketing section, when you go to marketing, normally it's sitting on Social Planner.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll have to move it over to emails on the top. And then you can get in here and do campaigns. Campaigns means I'm sending an email. Okay. I know that feels weird, but campaigns means I'm sending an email. Templates means I'm setting something up to be recurring. So how many of you have a template for maybe a newsletter that you send out to your people? That is where you would create that. So then you can plug and play and do all those different things in there. All right. What other questions do we have? Anything?
I know we're going a little over today, but lots of stuff to go over.
A lot of goodness. A lot of goodness. All right. I'm going to move these things here just for a second. All right. So we did recaps. We went over everything that we have done over this past 4 days. You get a special session with us tomorrow. That is a Q&A session. Don't forget, get in there, do your homework. We won't actually do the drawings until probably Saturday or Sunday. We're going to give you time. Maybe we should do it Monday morning or something.
Yeah, like that. Monday. Yeah.
So that way it gives you time to go in, do the homework, get in there, engage with each other, ask questions, do those different types of things. And then we will make the announcement of who won what conversation time, and who got the Business in a Box. And if you've already purchased a Business in a Box, guess what? You get something special from me, because I did a whole new thing. And so it's basically content in a box for 30 days. So that would be super fun for anyone who's already gotten Business in a Box. So that's what you get from us. Okay. All right. We're going to let you go. You have a fabulous Thursday. We appreciate you. We can't do this without you, but we are so glad you're here.
Yes. Thank you for showing up. Okay.
Thanks, ladies. Have a great
All right. Have a good day.
Talk soon.